Understanding, to cut the mustard, an English phrase explained. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English language learning channel. Today, we have a fascinating phrase to explore: to cut the mustard. This phrase is a great example of how colorful and interesting the English language can be. So, let's dive into what this phrase means, its origin, and how you can use it in your everyday conversations. The phrase, to cut the mustard, is an idiomatic expression in English. It means to meet the required standard, or to be good enough for something. For instance, if someone says, "He just doesn't cut the mustard as a sales manager," it means that person is not performing well enough in that role. It's important to remember that this phrase is mostly used in informal contexts. Tracing the origin of idioms can be quite intriguing. To cut the mustard is believed to have originated in the United States in the late 19th century. The exact origin is unclear, but it's thought to relate to the difficulty of harvesting mustard plants or the sharpness and effectiveness of mustard as a condiment. This association with effectiveness and strength likely led to the phrase being used to denote someone's ability to meet a challenge or standard. To understand an idiom, it's helpful to see it in action. Here are a few examples. 1. Our new software needs to cut the mustard in a highly competitive market. 2. I tried my best, but I just couldn't cut the mustard in professional sports. 3. The job is demanding. Only candidates who can cut the mustard will be considered. Notice how the phrase is used to talk about meeting standards or being sufficiently capable in various scenarios. Like many idiomatic expressions, to cut the mustard can be slightly altered while keeping its meaning. You might hear, cut the mustard, in its simplest form, doesn't quite cut the mustard, for something that fails to meet standards. Can he cut the mustard? As a question about someone's capability? Being aware of these variations will help you understand the phrase in different contexts. That's all about the phrase, to cut the mustard. We hope you found this explanation helpful and that you can confidently use this phrase in your conversations. Remember, learning idioms is not only about expanding your vocabulary but also about getting a taste of the culture and history of a language. Keep practicing, and don't hesitate to use to cut the mustard when the situation calls for it. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.